बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। पिछली वीडियो में मैंने ना आपको ग्राफिक डिज़ाइनर की कुछ बारे में बताया, इन्फॉर्म किया। अब इसके बाद मैं आपको मज़ीद इसके बारे में ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन में पार्ट 2 भी मैं आपको साथ शेयर करता हूँ। जैसे कि ये इधर लिखा है ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन। ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन इज़ अ क्राफ्ट वेयर प्रोफेशनल क्रिएट विजुअल content to communicate messages by applying visual hierarchy and page layout techniques. Designers use typograph and pictures to meet users' specific needs and focus on the logic of displaying elements in the interactive designs to optimize the user experience. उसके बाद है जी ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन इज़ अबाउट मोल्डिंग द यूज़र एक्सपीरियंस विजुअल। ठीक हो गया, मैंने आपको बताया कि ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन इज़ अबाउट मोल्डिंग द यूज़र एक्सपीरियंस विजुअल। ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन इज़ एन एंसेंट क्राफ्ट डेटिंग बैक पास्ट Egyptian hieroglyphics to at least 17,000-year-old cave paintings. It's a term that originated in the 1920 print industry. It continues to cover a range of activities including logo creation. Graphic design in this sense concerns aesthetic appeal and marketing. Graphic designer attract viewer using image, color और उसके बाद and typograph. However, the graphic designer working in user experience UX design, ये भी इन्होंने एक हाइपरलिंक दिया है इधर, शायद वो आपको बाद में दिखाता हूँ। मस्ट जस्टिफाई स्टाइलिस्टिक चूजेस रिगार्डिंग से image, location and font with the human-centered approach. That means you need to focus on and seek to empathize the most with your specific user while you create good look designs and maximize usability. Aesthetics must serve a purpose in UX design. We don't create art for art's sake. So graphic designer must branch into visual design when designing for UX. You should उसके बारे में मज़ीद बता रहे हैं कंसिडर द इंफॉर्मेशन architecture of your attractive design to ensure accessibility for user. Leverage graphic design skill to create work that consider the entire user experience, include user visual processing abilities. For instance, if an otherwise pleasing mobile app cannot offer user that they need in several thumb clicks, its designer will have failed to marry graphic design or user experience. The scope of graphic design in UX cover the creation of beautiful designs that users find highly pleasurable, meaningful and useful. इसके बाद है जी ग्राफिक डिज़ाइन फॉर ऑप्टिकल UX. Graphical design is emotional design. Although into work in the digital age means you must design with attractive software, graphic design still revolves around age-old principles. It's crucial that you strike the right chord with user for their first glance. Hence, graphic design correspondence with Emotional design. As a graphic designer, then you should have a firm understanding of color theory and how vital the right choice of color scheme is. Color choices must reflect not only for organization, example blue suits baking, but also user expectation, red for alerts, green for notification to proceed. You should design with an eye for how elements much match the tone, sunshine font for excitement or happiness. You also need to design for the overall effect and note how you shape user emotional as you guide them from the instance a landing page to a call of action. Often graphics designers are involved in motion design for smaller screening. They will carefully monitor how their works aesthetically match their user expectation. They are enhance their design usability in a flowing, seamless experience by anticipating the user need and mindset. With user psychology in mind, it's important to stay focused on some especially weight graphic design consideration, namely these: symmetric and balance, flow, repetition, pattern. The goal will show proportion of 1 1 6 1 8. The rule of third, for example, how user eye recognize good layout, typograph encompassing everything from front choose to handing way, and the audience culture regarding color choose. Example, what is an art or in the some external culture as of good font and wedding pattern, left to right in western culture. Typograph play a crucial role in graphic design. Overall, your mission as far as graphic design used in UX and UI design is to display information harmoniously. You used ensure that beauty and usability go hand in hand, and therefore your design can directly discreetly carve your organization ideals to user. When you establishes trustworthy visual presence, you hint to user that you know what they want to do, not just because you have arranged aesthetically pleasing element data where your user expect to find them or then intuit their way around, but because the value which was designed to your visual content will quickly decide with design feed. So be sure not be overlook the slightest trigger that may put user off.